Lakers.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. It's an interesting story. And we thank you for giving it to us. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's Davis, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Now, in a new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going. Which, I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, it was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to...
Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Lee gets the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Pass to Eubanks. He kicks to Reddish. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Lee with the steal. And Lee with the stop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And here's a look at the stats for Dennis Schroeder. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 13 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
.111 left to play in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Lee with the steal. And Lee with the stuff.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Passes it to Reddish. There's a screen. Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. There's 38 seconds left in the first. And Lee with the stuff.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Now, here's Reddish. He's tightly guarded. They need this one. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And, guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. D'Angelo Russell out there with Lee. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Simons finds Lillard. Back to Simons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock. And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group, unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Simons surveying the D. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lee outside, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Vanderbilt with the block. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Sharp's checked in. .51 seconds left to play in the first half. Lee with the stuff.
This is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Here's Lee, and he finishes nicely on the way. And that's 31 points for Matthew.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Reddish with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Here's Simons. Here's Little. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
Not surprising to see two competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
No, I don't. Give me some milk.
Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Trailblazers.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense.
So both teams making some changes here. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. On the floor for Portland, you've got Little, Anthony Simons out there with Cameron Reddish, and it's Watford in at the four-man position. He swipes the ball away again, and that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
The pass to Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
They set the pick. Pass to Simons. 4 on the clock. Here's Little. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Here's Lee outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Lee's got 11 in the second half. The Trailblazers shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings.
Trailblazers ball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, here's Reddish, covered by Lee. They get a hand on it, 6 to shoot. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And Lee with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Lee out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Walker in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. On the wing, Lee, guarded by Reddish. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Lee outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Lee's got 47 points.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And he drops in the way up off the glass. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles. Poke loose. Mays passes to Watford. He dishes it to Winslow. Here's Mays. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
From past the arc. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Reddish. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
And here's Los Angeles. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Now here's Lee. Defense is right there. Schroeder dishes to Lee. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. High post, Nurkic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And Lee with the stuff.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Knocked away. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Sharp's checked in for Portland.
Sharp.
It's stolen by Hachimura. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And another steal for him.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game. He swipes the ball away again.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And he has snapped the long-standing mark held by Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. Unbelievable to see that record broken.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And here for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Portland. Grant's checked in. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Lee with the steal. And Lee with the stuff.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Lee with the steal. And good, he hits it again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Lee with the steal. Grant kicks to Lillard. Back to Grant. Lillard outside to stop the run. Hachimura grabs the miss.
No matter what looks they get.
Connects again.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
Lee, he takes it in.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Sharp. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk.
Good, he hits again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sight.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Here's Lee. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know. But this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they asked for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky. 2 of the times missing the postseason in his first-round exit. The first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bamba's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Watford's checked in. And it's Reddish in for Sharp. Pass to Watford. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Reddish. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Lee outside. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Grant right side. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Maverick.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
What you know about rolling?
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they've risen to third in the latest Power Rankings, playing well as of late.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Well, Denver's Michael Malone learned the game from his father, who was also an NBA coach. Mike said, quote, "It all started with my father's impact as a mentor. He actually told me not to go into coaching. I should have listened. This is a crazy job." Brian, you buying that?
Not for a minute, Allie. He loves this game too much. Great stuff there. Thank you. Here are the five for the Lakers. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And for Denver, Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, Clark, the last decade, they haven't been as impressive.
Well, you know, B.A., there's a reason for that. They've missed more playoff games in the last decade than the franchise's entire existence. And a lot of it has been due to injuries. There's no lack of talent. LeBron took on the challenge, bringing the championship in the 19 and 20 season. But last year...
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Knocked away. Schroeder with it. Green picks him up. Jumps up. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Pass to Najee. Schroeder against Jackson. Bryant with it. 6 to shoot. The 3. Jackson can't get it to go.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's the break. Here's Lee. A triple from the wing. Lee's got 7 points in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Yep, that one's good. 9 points in the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question. And overall, they were very consistent from the stripe. In fact, top 10 in the league in that category.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. The Nuggets have got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Najee. Schroeder against Jackson. And another miss by Denver.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
On target from range.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Basket's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Lee. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Schroeder. Let's go with a three. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 15 points.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Jackson for three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back with you shortly. Through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Bamba's checked in for Davis. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Walker, he's checked in for James. And it's Lee in for Reeves. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Dennis Schroeder. Rui Hachimura is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Lee in a shooting guard.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
.119 left to play in the first half. To the paint. Here's Najee. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hachimura outside. Here's Lee. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Picked it. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Lee into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Outside Murray. 24 seconds left to play in the half. Shot clock at 5. Poked loose. From deep. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And we have to take another look at that block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Nikola Jokic.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And the basket by Lee.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with. Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, dribble penetration has been a problem for you. How do you creep back into this game?
Yeah, you know, they came out, punched us in the mouth. We just have to do a better job one-on-one containment. And when somebody does get beat, somebody's got to provide help. Right now, we're just playing Olay defense, and they're killing us.
You'll have to throw the punch first in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, right now for Denver, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Lakers.
They've made it a track meet. Transition buckets are easy baskets and easy points, Ernie. That builds your confidence, and it takes the pressure off your half-court offense.
Yeah, it's been a track meet. Trying to get in before the defense sets, that's where you get the good looks. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the...
Are you kidding me? Wow! Man! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Lee, defended by Murray.
Oh,
nice! Big finish!
Man!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Jokic, checked by Davis. Outside Murray, 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
First team foul.
Here's Lee. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Whenever you talk about teams battling injuries, the Denver Nuggets really come to the top of the list. It's really prevented them, the injuries they've had to key players from reaching their full potential.
Well, if the Nuggets could just get healthy, they could be a real problem, Clark. maybe even a title contender.
You know, BA, a couple of seasons ago when they were healthy, they showed what the potential could be in Denver. I mean, they were a scary team. But it's been disappointing recently to see Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. go down with different injuries.
And the Nuggets shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Jackson, right side. To the inside. The three is up. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Lee with the drive.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Well, the Nuggets shooting about 41%. Another steal. Here's Lee, and he jams it home with authority.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Jackson for three. Oh, they get a hand on it.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
And the basket by Lee.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
On the take. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Yet another steal from him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, BA. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
Will it go? The rebound by Bamba.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nabbing another steal.
He has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
And by the way, that swipe puts him tied for second all time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort for him. He swipes the ball away again.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
He is so fast. He gets his...
What you say?
Wow. My goodness.
Come on now.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Lee.
Oh, man.
Oh,
what a punch that was.
Bad intentions. And he dunks it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Yet another steal from him.
A defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. He's actually tied the record for most steals in a game.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Looking to win the run. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Here's Lee. And they'll get another chance. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
And here is Green. Smith outside. Pass to Chanchar. And there's a pick. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Pass to Najee. From deep three-point range. The shot comes out.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Lee. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from out, nabbing another steal.
He's stolen his way into the record books.
A new single-game high for steals.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Denver. Jackson comes in for Smith. Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Walker comes in for Brown. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the dunk by Jackson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity.
Oh, throw it down!
Nice! Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. .157 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Knocks it loose. Here's Lee. And that one is stuffed right through.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Inside, Schroeder. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. Now Green to win the run. And another miss by Denver.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Lakers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coach good.
He hits again.
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores. And yes, another basket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night here. And here's Denver. Jackson drawing the double team. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And Green comes to help.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Straight frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
32 seconds left in the fourth. And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Lee. Oh, wow!
Oh, watch out below.
Big finish.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
I do this for all my vote. Know they stay 10 toes, won't fold.
So